right, YouTube, we found Krysta.
Back again at it. I love it. Just want to help you guys. And also, Chris, my name is spelled with K-R-Y-S-T-A. It's spelled so many other ways, but that is one of the ways it's spelled.
I got you.
I got information to help me, as I was saying last week. I'm 4 months pregnant and also need help with some housing. I got a 9-year-old little girl and my mom living in one hotel room. It's pretty stressful right now. But if you follow me last week, you can kind of like tally up what I was saying. Thanks to you, Joe. I appreciate you for giving me this wonderful number to help me with housing. And hopefully I can get bigger and better things, you know, because I am just so ready to go on to the next chapter of my life. Like I was saying, I told you pretty much my story, how I started out using up till now. So, you know, I just want everybody to know, like, recovery is not that hard. If you just use the resources, the phone numbers, go to rehab. Listen, you can stay clean. I've done it. I was clean for 2 years, so I know that anything is possible. Just you gotta take it one day at a time.
I think at some point though it becomes, yeah, we hear it from a lot of people that say they're not ready, and the reason is because they're thinking, well, let me think of my life before the addiction. I had to pay rent, I had a car insurance,
right,
take care of the car, I had other people, I had
children, all that, yes.
You know, just a laundry list of responsibilities.
Absolutely.
So when you're an addict living on the street, you really don't, the only responsibility is to get your fix. X,
Y, and Z, getting your fix and trying to survive and trying to get a little something little to eat.
So it's easy enough to say I'm not ready because doing two things is a whole lot easier.
You got that right. I've been in that predicament at one point, but now I just see everything is, I just want to start back to where I was at when I was clean, because everything is so much better on the other side than this. Life is so much better without drugs. Life is so much better without not knowing what you're going to get or what you're going to get. You don't know, because you can die. I've already saved people. Thanks to you guys again, what was it, 2 weeks ago, I had to help somebody, because now she was left there a couple minutes more, she probably would have been dead. Like I said, I don't use no names or nothing, but, you know, it's tough, and I felt so bad, but, you know, at least I know how to help somebody if they, when you panic, you know, thanks to, you know, your fiance, your wife, Jules, you know, your significant other. She was a great help, because she's the one that had the Narcan, because thanks to her. Sure. You know, she ran right over and was a great help. And then I turned her to her side and she started breathing, and ambulance took her to get checked, and now she's doing better. So, you know, if I can help, I want to help. This is something that I want to do after I get better. I want to kind of do what you guys are doing. Going around telling my story, trying to advocate, you know, girls that are in my shoes.
Have you ever been Narcan?
Yes, I have.
What's the experience?
Waking up and you're just like in shock. Like, what just happened? Like, I have no clue remembering anything. And then sometimes when you wake up, sometimes you feel sick, sometimes you don't. From the Narcan. It depends on how much you have to get. You're only supposed to get, I believe the ambulance told me that day, because we gave her 3, we're only supposed to give her 2. But at least, when she wasn't breathing still, I was like, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. Because I don't want to see somebody dying in front of my face, especially when, you know, the help is right there, and help is everywhere. But you gotta want to work it, you know?
And you guys are like a community, basically.
Yeah.
You know, everyone knows everyone.
Exactly, so. And like, I really, really wish that, you know, a lot of these girls that I care about, I want them to be on the same track like me. Like, I have good friends out here, well, really one good friend out here, that I was telling her this morning, I said, I really wish you would, you know, continue getting clean, and like, I'm continuing to try to, you know, stay focused, positive. How's
that working for you?
Like I said, my tolerance is not that bad, so I'm thankful. Like, the doctors told me you can't just do cold turkey. Like I said, I'm in the process of in methadone and getting off dope, but they said they don't want me to stop it yet, because they don't want me or the baby to die. So, you know,
so are you weaning?
Yes, I've really had, I use a little tiny bit just to get me, it's only to really get me going so I feel better, so I can eat something. Because honestly, I'm not doing it to party. I don't want anything to do with that anymore. I want to be with my family. I just want to take care of my children. I just want them to be okay. I want this baby to be okay. And like they said, right now, you know, I'm basically doing the right thing. I know the wrong thing is using, but in the way they said it's not the wrong thing is because, you know, that's how we're both living right now. And so the methadone, because sometimes, like I said, when you start off of methadone, your body has to get used to it. It could take up to a good 2 months to start feeling better. So that's what I'm saying. I got 4 months to really sit and concentrate on my prenatal care at Cooper that I'm doing right now. And like I said, coming off the dope, because now that I'm weaning myself off it, like I said, I'm lucky now that I'm blessed to know that I barely use during the day. Maybe by the nighttime, the time I go home, I maybe did maybe 3 bags tops. That's just, like I said, to keep me going, not to make me sick, make me, you know, get sick. I don't want to say disgusting words, but vomit, because I can vomit, because the methadone makes me vomit. And it's like the dope kind of coats it for me, thrown up. So I'm trying to get on like some kind of, they're working on with me like different medicines for nausea. So if that, they said eventually that once the methadone kicks into my body, then that will help on top of it. That's what I'm working on right now, is getting my body back. So I don't have to puke, and then it's not just once, it's constant.
Sure.
And then I can't eat, and it's terrible because I gotta worry about an unborn child.
Put this in perspective for me. So you're weaned to the point of 3 bags a day.
Mm-hmm. If that, sometimes maybe 2.
So what would 3 bags a day do to a first-time user? Someone's brain's thinking that. What would 3
One bag could kill somebody. You don't know. 1 bag could kill somebody. It's tranquilizer. Like literally, you're getting elephant tranquilizer to the point that it puts down an elephant. So imagine a human. That's why it's so powerful. Why do you think people are just dropping to the ground? It's so dangerous. And then I gotta worry about that too on top of my plate. Like, I don't want to die. I don't want this infant to die. God's giving me a chance. I don't know what it is. Like I said, I was on birth control. And for some reason, the depot shot, I had to be out of 1, what is it, like 98%, I had to be like out of 1 to get pregnant on the depot. So anything is possible. So I'm feeling that God's trying to give me a chance to go into the right direction still. And like He's really helping me. Like, you know what I mean? I believe in prayer. I pray every night. Say what I gotta say, you know. I just talk to myself, and, you know, I just want everybody, including myself, to be alright. Especially the loved ones around me that I'm really close with. Because life is so much easier without it.
One other question I wanted to pose to you is, we met you for the first time 2 weeks ago.
Absolutely.
And you said you checked out some videos between then and now.
Oh, yes, I have.
What's your take?
My video actually came out really good. I was actually surprised. I'm like, yes, I actually did a really good job. And then I was so excited when I seen somebody say, like, this is like one of the best intros. Like, I had somebody commented that it was like one of your best videos.
Sure.
I was like, wow. So I know if that makes me positive to want to keep talking to you guys, be involved, and make, you know, maybe once I get better, like maybe I can help you guys out in any kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
If I can do anything to help somebody else. You know, because the helping hand helps. Talking to people helps.
And knowing what other people are going through.
I know, especially when you feel alone.
Absolutely.
There's times I feel alone. Even though I got my mom and my daughter in my corner. My daughter's father and one of this baby, him, like, he's been kind of like, I don't know what his problem is, but like lately I've been feeling alone. So this kind of helps me. Like this could really help me motivate to be a better person. I think that, you know, if once I get better, if I can do something like this for you guys and like just help out, I think I would start feeling better about myself.
Awesome. Well, hopefully you're in that position.
Absolutely. Hopefully you see me like next year, and I have my kids, and I'm in a nice apartment or even house.
I'm hoping to
with
see
a
that
car.
in like 6 months.
Right. Hopefully even months, even the next 6 months, like after the baby's born. Hopefully I have stuff established already. Like I'm trying to get out of the hotel right now. That's my biggest thing.
I hope that resource works out.
My job actually called me back. I actually can go back to work.
Fantastic.
So whatever money I get from now till when the baby's born, I'm just not even gonna touch it.
All right.
Not even gonna touch it.
That's all I have for
That's what
you.
I'm trying to be clean. That's all I want to do and stay focused.
That's all I have for you today, Krysta.
Thank you, Joe.
I appreciate your time.
Thank you, Jules.
And you're
Love
enjoy
you
some
guys.
shopping.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Please consider donating to our Patreon. A little bit goes a long way, and we will love you forever.